Hi y'all, it's me. I am sitting here making some pocket letters, and it's funny, I was just telling some friends tonight that I know why it takes me so long to create one, and it's because when I'm working on one, I'm trying to think of all these different ways of incorporating things into the pockets, and my mind just wanders off and I get carried away, and before you know it, instead of working on the project pocket letter, I'm over there working on something to go in the pocket letter. So it's crazy. But anyhow, let me show you what I came up with. I was really inspired by Heidi Swapp's washi book. It is so cute, y'all. I really love this. I don't even want to use it because it's so stinking cute. But anyhow, it's a great little concept. And I thought, I know in pocket letters people wrap washi around like playing cards and stuff to include it. But I have washi paper that comes like this in a package, and it's flat. And there's other companies that make it besides Silhouette. This just happens to be made for the Silhouette so that you can use it, but you don't have to use it that way. And I probably wouldn't. That's why I'm choosing to chop it up and share it with friends. So anyway, you can look for washi paper. Like I said, many other people make it. So basically, I wanted to be able to share that, and I thought, okay, well, I don't just want to cut squares and throw it in the pocket because that's kind of boring. And so I came up with this cute little washi book. And it has the acetate cover, little label that says washi paper. And when you open it up, you can flip through the different washi papers to access them. What's really nice about this is that it is made with Post-it notes, so that when you're actually working with this one, let's say you just come over here and you can pull this out of your book, you can use it, and when you're done, you just go back and place the remainder in your book so that it can all stay together. It has a back cover that I covered with cardstock and some little decorative tape here. So I'm going to kind of show you how to do this, but look how cute this is. It fits right into your pocket letter. Look at that. So cute. It's just another little different way of doing something nice for a friend. So anyhow, what I did was, and let me kind of show you, you're going to need your washi paper cut slightly smaller than the 2.5 by 3.5 size. It has to be smaller on the 2.5 measurement because you have to have an edge, and I'll explain that right now. You need a piece of cardstock that measures the size of your pocket, 2.5 by 3.5, and a piece of acetate that measures 2.5 by 3.5, and I'll explain this in just a moment. So basically what I started with was Post-it notes. Now you can use whichever ones you want. I just happen to have these handy, so I chose to use these. So what you basically are going to do is well, I'm going to only do 2 sheets just to kind of show you the idea. But take one sheet off. You're going to lay that down on your work surface, and you're going to take a piece of the washi paper. And I believe this part of the Post-it note is the sticky part. I think it's about 1/2 inch or so. You can just make sure that gets kind of half of that on there. So just make sure you get at least half on there on the back. You can kind of see it better if you don't do it up against the pattern, but I just find it easy to do it this way. So then you take your next one, and you're going to take the Post-it note. You're going to line it up with the previous Post-it note right here, because you want to make sure that they're all lined up equally. And then you're going to take your next piece of washi paper, and you're going to line that up to match the previous piece of washi paper. That way you ensure that everything's going to be lined up. Once you have that done, then you need to come and trim away this excess part here. You just want to leave enough on this edge that it will leave room for a staple, because that's how I keep them together. So I'm going to trim that off. Now you can use this for whatever you want. Now this measurement from the edge of this Post-it note to this edge should measure 2.5 altogether. So just recheck it after you do it, and if you need to, you can always come in and trim a slight bit off of your washi paper if you have to make it the 2.5 inches. So the next thing I did was I came in with my tiny attacher. You can use any staple you want, and you just put in 3 staples in that white Post-it note part that's there, and I run out of staples, but 2 will have to do. So that's how you make the signature part of that book. Then you take the backing, and I'm simply going to add some glue, and I'm using the glue gun to this piece here. Make sure it stays on the on the Post-it note and not the washi paper. And then you're going to come over here and lay that on your, line it up to the edge and lay it down on top of your backing. And there again, you can cover that with pattern paper if you want to, or leave it plain, whatever you want. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to get your acetate and you're going to lay it down. And I use this decorative tape. I got this at Target when it was Easter. They sold 3 of these for $1 or something. And I prefer to use it because it's stickier than washi tape. I'm afraid if I had used washi tape, it probably would have kept coming off, and I didn't want to deal with that. So basically, you lay your acetate down on half of the width of that tape only. Then you come over and you place that on top of your book. Make sure it's lined up here at the edge. And then you take that tape and you fold it over, just like that. Just like that. And then whatever excess you have here at the bottom, you just want to go ahead and trim that off. And there, that's how you can do it. Now, I wanted mine to be wider, so I just took an additional piece and ran it here. And I also did it on the back because I didn't want it to be so thin. That's how I did that. Really simple. And like I said, the best part is because you used a Post-it note, these can be removed and replaced after use, which is really cute. So the last thing I did was I took the label maker. Now I got this at Michael's some time ago. It's called the Dymo Caption Maker. What's really nice about this is it comes with a little carrying pouch right here. And it also comes with 2 additional wheels right here, plus the one that's there. So you get the 3 wheels all in one. And what's nice is that there's 3 different fonts to choose from. And these are really easy to work. You just basically push it out and change it out to whichever one you want. And then you just pop it back in there when you're, oops, I didn't do it straight. You pop it back in when you're ready to use it again. And then the tape goes right back here in the back end. Really easy to use, really user-friendly. So there you go. There's my little washi book. I hope you like it, and maybe you want to create one for your special pocket letter or something. Thank you all for watching. Do what makes you happy. I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.